I want to know, do you have any like cardinal rules or frameworks or just things you stick by when you're setting fitness goals of like things to do or not to do?
Okay, listen, fitness goals is my favorite topic.
Let's get into it.
Because I've been a trainer for so long, I have trained thousands of women, and I have seen thousands of New Year's goals fail over and over again. And I like feel like I know why. So firstly, here's my like rambling thing about fitness goals. One, you set them too early, right? So you set them starting January 1st, I'm going to blah. No one should set a goal on January 1st because you're still coming out of that Christmas period, New Year period, and there is so much stuff going on that you will miss those targets, especially if it's gym-based. Because it is this, one, it's so busy in that gym, but two, like there's so many other things going on and you need to prepare for like, if you're a mum, school and work and all this other stuff. So forget the 1st of January for anything. You set it too early. Two, you set one goal and you didn't set the goal after it. So like you were like, okay, I want to run 5Ks. Then what? So like you get to that and then you have nothing else and then you fall way backwards and then you try and jump between all these different fitness categories and routines and you don't have a solid plan. Another thing is the other one is you don't have a solid plan and you don't have a solid training routine. So you start doing like, you know, exercises that you found off TikTok that you saved.
Chop and changing.
And you're chopping and changing and nothing is working for you and you're feeling scrambled. The other thing is not doing things like, you don't have to do this, but really focusing on eating a healthy, balanced diet, especially at the start of the year. You're still coming out of that Christmas and New Year period. You're still having those parties. And you're just all over the shop. So just my biggest tip is to count most of January out.
Rule it off.
Rule it off, okay? Set 3 goals. When you set a goal, like this, I'm telling you, this is my favorite subject.
I can see the passion, the
like,
energy.
I'm like, oh, okay, because my clients, they're like, okay, Kayla, this back in the day, I want to come see you 3 times a week. That's my goal. I'm like, okay, let's break this down. 1, let's say your goal is you want to go and join a gym and you want to go to the gym 3 times a week. First part, break it down. How much is that going to cost? Okay, how much is your membership? Do you require personal training when you're there? How much is that going to cost? How long is it going to take you to get to the gym? So is that drive time, back and forth? What things do you need in your gym bag? Do you have a gym bag? How much is that going to cost to set up your gym bag? Do you have, outfits, shoes, socks? Like, do you write down the goal and everything you need for the goal? The drive time to the gym and back will normally be, I'm going to say for the average person, an hour and a half. So like as in you drive to the gym, you work out, you get back into your house and go home. People set 30 minutes in their calendar to work out at the gym. How are you getting there and back? Like when it comes to this, you have to think about it.
You have to get granular and be very practical.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's the same thing with, if you say, I want to have home cooked meals, it's like, that's great. When you planning what you're going to eat, because let's not discount the mental toll that takes to actually organize and what ingredients you need. Then you have to order or go buy. I mean, here we order everything, so it's easy.
Yep.
But you can go to the shops, obviously. Then you got to prep everything. And I don't like prepping for the whole week. I'm like a 2 prep type person.
Yep.
So, you have to get granular with these goals. Otherwise, of course, you're not going to stick to them. I like the second tip you gave about you set one goal, but you don't set the next one. And do you feel like sometimes people set goals that are too small as well?
100%, or way too big.
Yeah, so then they are either always working towards one and never getting it, or hit one and, like you said, like cross that plateau.
Yes.
It's kind of like, I think when it comes to health and fitness, the only thing I would add is really getting clear on your why, right? Like what is the reason you're training, right? Is it so you have the energy to go to work, to play with your kids, if you have other particular goals, whatever it is, like making that really front of mind is so important, because when you're setting these goals, they form a part of that why. So even if you come off track or if you plateau, any of those things, you've always got that to come back to.
I think we should also speak about people's whys, and they lie about their whys as well. So I find this out with my clients through their training session. So they rock up the first day, they're like, I just want to feel confident. And then the next session, they're like, yeah, I want to feel confident, because I don't feel confident right now because, oh, never mind. And then the next session, like, oh, my boyfriend cheated on me and now I'm by myself. Revenge bod.
You peel back the layers.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, so what is your why? Like, just be honest. I don't care. I'm a trainer. Like, I'm not going to go and tell anyone. Like, it's me and you. What is your why? Why are you really here? Like, why did you show up today? That's okay. It doesn't have to be your why forever because it doesn't work like that. A negative starting why will always eventually, with the right person, with the right trainer, will turn into something positive. You might start off really negative, revenge bod. I'm over it. And then a few weeks later, a few months later, it'll be, this genuinely makes me feel amazing. Like I feel strong. I feel powerful. I feel so good when I finish my session. I feel like I don't have to rely on anyone. Love that. But like, just be honest.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that just takes a little bit of space and time on your own to really peel back the layers, as you said. And it might take, like you said, with your clients, it takes 3 seatings for them to unravel.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might take a few times. It's funny, like PTs, my fiance used to be a chiropractor. I feel like anything that's like, I don't want to say intimate, but like almost turns into a therapy session as well. And
all of it.
People just open up.
They open up and they unload on you, and like you just want to sort of shake them and be like, you should have told me this the first session. This would have looked so different.
Yeah. At least you get there in the end.
If you guys enjoyed this clip, then you are bound to love the entire episode I did with this guest. I'm going to put a link to it up on the screen now, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss any future episodes.